No longer be Jacob, he said. It will be Israel, because you have struggled with God and with man and have prevailed. Then Jacob asked him, please tell me your name. But he answered, why do you ask my name? And he blessed him there. Jacob then named the place Peniel, for he said, I have seen God face to face, and I have been delivered. The sun shone on him as he passed by Peniel, limping on his hip. That is why, to this day, the Israelites don't eat the thigh muscle that is at the hip socket, because he struck Jacob's hip socket at the thigh muscle.
Good. So now look at something. Now we get in the picture. Well, look at something. Jacob is doing what? He is wrestling with who? Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh. He's wrestling with a man. Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh. Now, Yeshua Mashiach, he is where? In the garden of what? Gethsemane. Now,
where's Gethsemane? Where is that?
it's like a garden. It's a place where they went, and that is where he went and he prayed, and he was it's a garden. Is it like a fort?
What country?
It's in Israel,
Yeah.
right? Now, we read Matthew, and what we see Yeshua doing. What he was doing in Gethsemane. Who could get back that scripture quick for me? Matthew 26:36.
Then Jesus came with them to a place called Gethsemane, and he told the disciples, sit here while I go over there and pray. Taking along Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, he began to be sorrowful and deeply distressed. Then he said to them, my soul is swallowed up in sorrow to the point of death. Remain here and stay awake with me. Going a little further, he fell face down and prayed, my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will.
Okay. All right. No, that is good there. So what he did? What he did? He fell where? On his
Face.
On his face. Now, what did Jacob do? What did Jacob do? He what did he name that place? Peniel. Why he named that place Peniel? Why he named it Peniel? I want you guys to follow me, because this is important. I want you all to see something. Why he named it Peniel? Come on, help me. Why did he name it Peniel?
Oh, because that's where he saw the face of God and was delivered.
That's right. So now we're seeing two words there.
The name is face.
That's right.
Kind of why I remember.
Say that again. Panim is face. So now we're seeing the face in Matthew, and we're seeing the face in Genesis. Now if you're just looking at it because you don't, there is no correlation, you're just seeing face, but then what does face mean?
Character or no?
No, just now. Yeah, why? Let's see. Right? Penim. Good? And this is what you call face. Now, This is Peniel. Peniel, okay? And he said he named that place what? Peniel. But what does Peniel mean? What does that mean? Now look at something. We've seen a fight is going on here. Now, the question that is being asked, what the question is being asked? The question in whose mind? In Moshiach mind and in Jacob man. What they're fighting for? What Yeshua is fighting for in the Garden of Gethsemane? Did Yeshua fight? Did he fight?
Yes.
Did Yeshua fight? He must fight. What he was fighting for?
His identity.
He was fighting for his identity where? In the flesh. In the flesh. You see, the biggest fight we have is with who? Our
Flesh.
cells. Our flesh. Now, if you don't understand what Christ is showing as Jacob represented it first, however, move away from it and only bear a record and a place, and because they're very what? Pragmatic. They dealt with all the empirical aspect of their existence. So now look at something. We're seeing that a disciple, which is a Talmidim, Talmidim or Talmid, right? Talmid is singular, Midim is plural, but Talmid, we're looking at Talmid, just a disciple. We see that Talmid, now he is asking, now remember we talked about last week, the Tet is what? Saying what? Him who has been commanded, him who has a commission, who is commanded, given the information, right? To go to a place, the Tal Lamed. The Lamed is what? The Lamed is this is the one who have the information necessary to carry out the information of his teacher or his master, or I don't like the word master, but the one who he chooses to follow, because a master is one who what? As we know in this Greco-Roman culture and in the West, a master is one who controls, one who bears rule and ownership over another. In the Jewish culture, it don't have master, it have disciples and it have rabbis, it have teachers, just as they have Torah. Torah just means teaching, and it's never a command like a law, like how we know it today in the West. When they say law, you talk about what? Something that is instituted for you to what? Follow, regardless of what you what? Think. You just have to what? Follow the law. Ignorance of the law is what?
No excuse.
No excuse. Because prior the law coming by Moshe, did they know any law? Did they have any law? There wasn't any law. Law when it came through Moshe, through Moses on that mountain, on that high hill, on Mount Sinai. That's when the law came. So now look at something. We see face in the Garden of Gethsemane, and we see face where? In that place where he wrestled with God. Now look at something. Yeshua just finished what? Supper. What did Jacob do? Man, when you go home, you can read over the story and you see now Jacob was always running from his brother. Why he was running from his brother?
He took his blessing.
He stole his brother. How? How he stole his brother? By what? That's right. He sold his birthright for what? Porridge. Lentil peas.
I understood that.
Yes.
He fed the father when he was...
He fed the brother went hunting.
That's right.
Came back and he was weak.
So he was a real trickster, and that's what his name means, trickster, or deceiver, or one who pulls or grabs the heal. Here, see now, he's wrestling from the what? From the womb, because there's a sense of a need to identify with one, so he never knew him. So this is why he said, now, tell me your name. He wanted to know whose name? Yahweh's name. But did Yahweh tell him his name?
No.
Oh my God. But he didn't have to tell him his name. What he did? He saw himself. Because he looked at the mirror of God. He said, I saw what, God? Face to face. What does it mean to see God face to face? What does it mean to wrestle with God and see God face to face? Yeshua is showing us exactly what it means to wrestle with the Father and see oneself face to face. Because now you gotta get into why all of this is going on. Look at something. This face that is being seen here, panim, and panim dealing with one's identity. And remember I said what? The im speaks about what? Plural, many. The pay is what? The pay is the mouth. What does the mouth do? The mouth speak. The mouth engulf a whole. The mouth is that which speaks about volume. That all that which is contained in a person, it comes from the mouth. You know a thing based upon the words that they speak. You cannot speak what you truly what?
Don't know.
No, you can't speak what you truly? No, that's right. Don't know, no. You cannot. You can't speak what you don't know. You can't speak what you don't know.